My name is Henry Collins. Henry Collins. I am 99 years old. Yes, 99 years on this earth, and more than 70 of those years spent with a stethoscope around my neck. At my age, people usually expect me to talk about grand things, medical breakthroughs, revolutionary treatments, complex chemical formulas. But no, look me straight in the eye. After witnessing thousands of patients, after watching more people pass away than I can count, there are two faces I think about every single night before I fall asleep. They did not die of cancer. They did not die from some vicious virus or bacteria. They died from eating too much. Do not rush to put your snack away just yet. I am not talking about the steak or the burger in your hand. I am talking about something far more toxic. Let me tell you about Michael and Elizabeth. Michael was my patient for 15 years. He was a structural engineer, 52 years old, right at what people like to call the peak of a career. Michael was the kind of American society loves to praise. Hardworking, disciplined, never late. Doc, I will rest when I retire. He used to joke every time I told him to slow down. He did not smoke. He drank 1 glass of wine on weekend night. Blood pressure? Excellent. Cholesterol? Lower than mine. On paper, Michael was a superhero. He was proud that he had not taken a single sick day in 20 years at his company. But there was one thing the blood pressure cuff could not measure: the exhaustion in his eyes. Every visit, Michael talked about a new project, a bigger house he was still paying off, a college fund for his kids. He was devouring society's expectations at an insane pace. Then one Sunday morning in 1994, a day he should have been calmly drinking coffee and reading the paper, Michael collapsed in his kitchen. No last words. No time to call for help. He did not die at a construction site or in an office. He fell in the one place where he should have felt safest and most at ease. Standing at his funeral, holding the flawless medical report I had signed just a month earlier, I realized a bitter truth. Biologically, he was perfectly healthy, but the way he lived his life was a disaster. Listen carefully. When I tell patients to stop eating too much, I am not talking about cholesterol. I am talking about pressure. I am talking about responsibility. I am talking about a lifestyle that never allows you to slow down. The world hands us a script. By this age you must get promoted. By that age you must own a house. By another age you must save a certain amount of money. Like a mouse running endlessly on a wheel, it runs and runs and runs, thinking it is going somewhere far. But what is the reality? It stays in the same place, only the wheel spins faster. We suffer from a chronic illness. We consume life greedily. We want the perfect career, the perfect family, the beautiful house, the luxury car. and we want the whole world to see that we are doing fine. So we stuff our minds with tons of anxiety and flood our bodies with adrenaline every single day just to maintain that image. That is eating too much. And no matter how strong your body is, it is still a machine with limits. Now let us talk about Elizabeth. She was 48 years old, the wife of a late colleague of mine. A wonderful woman with a smile that never seemed to leave her face. Elizabeth had 2 teenage children and 2 elderly parents who needed special care. She worked an office job, managed the household, and carried the emotional weight of everyone around her. "Collins, I am fine. Do not worry about me," she used to say as the dark circles under her eyes grew deeper. She even apologized for wasting my time just to check on minor headaches. Inside, she was falling apart. Outside, she kept smiling so no one else would worry. Then the same script played out again. Elizabeth collapsed in the hospital parking lot, the very place where her husband had once saved hundreds of lives. When we rushed her into the emergency room, the tests showed nothing serious. She was not sick, she was exhausted. Her body had gone on strike because she had never allowed herself to say the word tired. She had consumed too much of other people's pain and responsibilities until she choked on them herself. Let me ask you something. When you are gone, what do you think will truly remain? That irreplaceable position at work will be filled before grass has time to grow on your grave. The projects you once called critical will keep running. The world will continue rushing forward as if you were never absent. But something does remain. Not your achievements, not the bank balance you sacrificed your health to build. What people remember is the emotional footprint you leave behind. They remember how you laughed while telling a silly story, the kindness you showed a stranger, the sense of calm they felt sitting next to you. They remember you as a person, not your job title. And this is what hurts me most when I think of Michael. He was so busy consuming life that he never had time to create real memories. He left his children a generous college fund, but he did not leave them memories of a father who took slow walks in the park. Perhaps the only memory they have is of a man who always left early and came home late. They spent all their time and health trading for lifeless material things, forgetting one simple truth. To leave a meaningful legacy, you must first be present in your own life. You cannot give warm memories to the people you love if your mind is constantly trapped on that spinning wheel of pressure. Do not let that wheel steal your chance to be remembered as a whole human being. Live in a way that when people remember you, they see a life well lived, not a checklist of tasks completed by someone who withered away long ago. Michael and Elizabeth had nothing in common on their medical charts. One was a steel engineer, the other was a devoted mother. But they shared the same cause of tragedy. They consumed more life than a human body can endure. Medical school taught me how to save lives with medicine and scalpels. Michael and Elizabeth taught me that life does not end only through deadly diseases. It fades away quietly. through sleepless nights, through rushed meals, through every time you swallow your exhaustion just to keep playing the hero. To be honest with you, even I, this old man rambling on, once walked that path. There were years when I worked 48-hour shifts, treated skipped meals like trophies, and saw exhaustion as devotion. I nearly died believing I was a superhero. Seeing Michael on that floor, seeing Elizabeth collapse, that is when I stopped. I lived to 99 not because of a miracle drug, but because I learned to leave some things on my plate. Listen, your body is your most loyal companion, but it is also brutally honest. It will protect you, carry you, endure your bad habits until it cannot. And when it collapses, it will not send you a warning email. It will not ask for permission. It will simply shut off. Do not wait until you are on a stretcher to realize you took on too much. Do not wait until a doctor shakes their head to regret the sunsets you missed, the afternoons you skipped with your children, all because of sales targets, meaningless meetings, and endless overtime. So when I say stop eating too much, I am telling you to stop consuming a lifestyle that is quietly killing you. Put something down. An unnecessary project, an unrealistic expectation, a meaningless sacrifice. Put it down before your body forces you to. I am 99 years old. I have nothing left to lose by telling you the truth. Do not let me see your name on the list of people who were healthy but gone too soon. Go home. Talk to your wife. Take your child to the park or simply step into your garden and watch a single flower bloom. You will realize life is not as rushed as you think. So tell me, what are you willing to put down today? Leave a comment and let me know. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe, so this message can reach more people.